yet again, but I think that's another 7. Oh, he did not cancel.
Oh, he misses the cancel, winners.
Oh,
So
it's
300 minerals down the drain. Things just getting worse and worse for our good friend Rupture. Looks like his urgency to end this game is definitely going to be the reason for his downfall in this tournament. And he absolutely has nothing to... we do have some Dark Templars now out on the field. Actually...
Warp Prism.
Going with the Warp Prism, I would have preferred to see him maybe try to warp his Dark Templars and with a forward pylon. But that is not the case. The Warp Prism might be able to get him to his location faster, but
he'll be able to reinforce,
better to try to warp it and then just go in directly. And he could have had those Dark Templars out faster, but there's absolutely nothing Rupture has to defend this. He does have his Evo Chamber, but no spores up just yet, so these Dark Templars will be able to do a lot of damage before Rupture realizes what's happening.
Yeah, so 1, 2 Dark Templars plus a Warpin will be Zealots. No, all Dark Templars.
Oh wow, 6 Dark Templars, and
the Evo Chamber is there. He should maybe go for an Evo Chamber.
And he wants to snipe the hatchery winners. 6 Dark Templars going for that hatchery, and there's absolutely nothing Rupture can do, and he is forced to GG.
So yeah, Seraphim, he is well, first time for him in the finals. Congratulations to him. So it'll be a PVZ in the finals as well.
So a lot of PVZs this week, and Rupture, unfortunately, as we said earlier, has to leave, which is why he was a little bit careless in the last game. I do hope we will not be facing that issue again next week. But thanks for participating, of course, as to all the other players. And the main thing is just keep coming back. You know, if you lose, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You don't expect to win every single tournament or every single match you play. So keep coming back. It'll help you improve. It'll get you in that tournament mood, the tournament flavor. And winners, I hope we can start the grand final very soon here.
Yeah, that is right. So, well, Rupture will take 3rd because Wolfman had to go.
So he does come out with the top 3 position. Good on him.
Yeah, because Rupture will be... Yeah. Well, actually, they're both not here, so what do we do? Well, Rupture left after Wolfman, so I'll give it to Rupture.
Okay, that makes sense.
Logic all the way. So yeah, call compound here.
Alright, so let me just create the game.
Yeah. So yeah, this might go down in history as the fastest SC2 Mina Cup ever. Unfortunately, we don't have all the big guns today. Dan K could not make it, Bulletproof could not make it, and a few of the others, Kusai, Stem, Prodigy, Van Mezian and such, they're all not here today, but that is none of our concern because we are gonna have a great finals here. Hello?
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 Yes, winners?
Okay, just checking.
I'm here, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, good.
So yet another ZVP. I think we've had three in a row.
I believe so, yes.
And everyone's ready to start, winners. This is like the best tournament to cast, and everyone's ready all the time. And we've reached the final so fast here. We've actually be done way before 10 o'clock, which gives us some time to do other things, which is always a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
So here we are back on Coral Compound as ZVP, Seraphim versus Nesquik in the grand final of the StarCraft 2 Weekly Mina Cup number 16. I am Twidnu, and joining me as always is my good friend Winners.
Yep.
We have both players loading up now, should be starting very soon.
That is absolutely right. Nesquik though, wow, don't underestimate him. Anyhow.
I definitely won't, as not any player can make it to the final. Here we have on the top right corner, on the right side of Coral Compound, it is the orange Zerg, which we haven't actually got a chance to cast or see him play all throughout the tournament. It is the in the orange jersey. It is Nesquik, and over
Yeah.
on the bottom left side, spawning as the blue Protoss, it is our winner from the semifinal versus Rupture. It is the blue Protoss Seraphim.
That is absolutely right. Nesquik, he is from Al Ain.
Oh, so he's a local. Okay,
Yes, but he does live in Germany, but he's moving back to the UAE. Uh,
okay.
so as far as I know, if I'm making any mistakes, if you do want to shut me down, let me know in stream here. But I think I ain't making no mistake. He is local,
Right.
but
Please
he's
feel free to point out all of winner's
mm.
mistake. Tell him on chat. Tell him on the StarCraft 2 channel. Tell him any way you can on Facebook, on his Twitter account.
Going to
Make
give him
sure
my
he
phone number
knows.
too.
I might just consider that winners. So Nesquik, I really doubt we're going to see a fast expand from him. Almost certainly going to see a pull into gas or gas into pool. In the meantime, I do think, judging from that forward pylon, that we will see another Forge Frost expand by Seraphim. And do you care to disagree, winner?
No, I disagree to agree this time. No, yeah. Anyhow, so I'm all on board here, but we do see a pool before gas here, and now, well, let's see what that drone's gonna do. He's gonna try, and will Seraphim act in time? Is there gonna be a
Uh,
pylon?
I
Oh,
think he should. It's definitely worth it.
yep, there it is.
All
So,
right, so that's infinitely annoying for the Zerg player. Nesquik's not going to be happy about this. He will now have to pull out, send his Zerglings there, which will delay his hatchery for quite a bit. And I think Seraphim will let the pylon finish, which he certainly should. That 100 minerals investment is more than worth it, and it actually gives him more time to kind of get his walling done, to feel all safe and secure, knowing that his expansion will also be much earlier than that of the Zerg.
yeah, and he's feeling super safe. He's getting the gateway before the cannon as well. He knows that there can't be too much coming his way just yet, as his forge is about to finish, so is his nexus. And yeah, upper hand so far to Seraphim.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's bad enough that the Zerg's hatchery is delayed so much. The race, which actually needs as many bases as possible, more so than the others, and having a Protoss player, who can do a lot of damage off two bases only, having your second base much later than his is never a good thing. And I'm sure Nesquik's probably wondering now what he can possibly do to try and get back into this.
And what I do love is that he's sending his Zerglings everywhere around the map to scout for little probes, little pylons, and look at this here. Is he a sneaky Zerg or what? He's pulling a DRG, he's pulling a nice third hatchery here. So yeah.
Definitely the right choice, I think. Had he gone for a Roach and Roach Warren and tried to pressure, I think that would have definitely been, the poorer choice, as his natural is delayed and all that. So going for a faster third, definitely a good decision, and I'm happy to see that Nesquik is doing this, and we'll most likely see a long, drawn-out game. And I'm actually surprised that Toros still hasn't revealed his tech. He's only on one gate, and that's all the production he has at the moment.
Well, Seraphim did scout it yet, and I just want to ask you something. Do you like the way
Yeah.
Seraphim position his cybernetics core, or would you like it to be part of the Wallen?
Good question. Because of the map terrain, it's very difficult to try and wall properly. Because of the big gap just outside the natural, it's kind of difficult. But I think Gateway is ideally a better choice, because a cyber core is, I think, a more important structure. Losing the cyber core impacts what kind of units you can produce off the gateways anyway. So losing a gateway wouldn't be as bad. So I'm kind of happy to see that he decided to go with this, and he also knows that he delays the Zerg's natural so much, so there wouldn't be any pressure coming his way.
Okay.
But please tell me if you disagree and why.
No, I would concur here, but what I don't like is that there's a huge gap between the forge and the ramp, if I'm not mistaken. There definitely speedlings can make their way.
You think so?
Is that a gap? or
It
not?
certainly looks like it, but we're gonna have to see if the units can get through before we can really decide. And winners, we're gonna have a 7 or 8 gate push by Seraphim as he's building 5 more gates in addition to the 3 he has. So it's gonna be an 8 gate 2 base timing for our Protoss player. And if the Zerg does not see this coming, he is gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, but he did not try to get past it there. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there is no gap there. But well, just do it, Nesquik. I want to know. Just do it.
But Surprise doesn't have a forward pylon just yet. He should probably have. Ideally, I'd love to see Protoss players try and work on their forward pylons a little bit earlier in the game. Why not? I mean, you know that those are structures which you will definitely use. And now look, he lost the probe which he sent with his units to try and get that forward pylon. So he will need to send a second probe.
Well, the drones though, they felt kind of happy. He probably clicked on them, and well, that's some lost mining time or some lost gas, or anyhow, that's just that was a bit sloppy. But let's see here, Zealots, Zerglings, 1 roach on the way, but
where are the force fields? He needs the force fields, and look at this. Nesquik very smartly targets down the probe, but misses it just 1 second, and the pylon is now going up. A very nice attempt by Nesquik, almost got it. And now the Protoss is gonna do all he can to defend this pylon, because once this pylon is complete, he will be able to reinforce very easily off 8 gates, I might add. So that's 8 units at a time. And I think Nesquik is gonna lose off this, winners. I do not think there's anything he can do to defend this. Once he loses that third, his production is gonna be impacted. So is his economy. And I think this is a great timing by Seraphim, and not much to say really. This third is gonna go down. No amount of roaches will be able to save it, and I don't think he's even bothering. He didn't even try and go for that forward pylon, which would definitely have helped him. And Seraphim's just warping in more and more units, adding to his unit count. And I think if he even decides to go back now and build a third, he will still be okay.
Yeah, but look, way too many units here. Spine crawlers, they're never ever gonna finish. Drones are gonna try to surround. The ramp is blocked, and well, that should be GG, as far as I'm concerned.
I think so too. He did lose all his sentries though, but surprised Nesquik didn't actually start those spine crawlers a little bit earlier. I mean, he saw this coming. He saw his third go down. He is now finally forced to call the GG, and Seraphim is up 1-0 in this grand final.
Yep, he absolutely is, and now we're gonna wait what the map of choice is going to be.
So looking back at that match, I think the beginning of the end for Nesquik was the very late hatchery, of course, and although he tried to do the right thing by going for a fast third, this 8-gate timing by Seraphim, he just didn't see it coming, and it just overwhelmed him, I think. And I mean, you all saw it. He just did not have enough units to defend. He did almost take out that probe, which was building the forward pylon, but unfortunately missed it by what I think is a millisecond.
Probably.
And, yeah, and everything just it went perfectly for Seraphim. He was able to reinforce off 8 gates, and there was nothing the Zerg could do to defend his third or even the natural.
Yep, absolutely right. So great game to start off this best of 5, and let's see what the map of choice for Nesquik is going to be. What are you feeling as if you were a Zerg? What map would you go for now?
What map? Good question.
Metalopolis?
Metalopolis is always a great choice for Zergs. I mean, that's definitely a map you can't go wrong with. Actually, I think that's a great choice, winners. I would go for Metalopolis because I need to get that win. I'm a Zerg player now. I'm down 1-0 in the grand final. I need a confidence boost. So I'll go for a map like Metalopolis where I have a better chance of winning, try to even up the series, boost my confidence, and move on to the next round.
And there it is, Metalopolis. Just like I called it. I wish I had that gift in real life.
Okay, so Metalopolis will be the map of choice. I will create it now, invite all players, and we will get our second game going.
Yeah, but I think just to use the The one without the gold minerals, huh?
The GSL version.
Yeah, use the
All right.
GSL, please.